It smells so amazing in here. We've got Billy Stitt with us this morning, and I cannot wait for him to tell you what he's making this morning. But welcome to Studio 10. We're glad to have you.
So glad to be here.
Yeah, this is going to be a really fun Friday, so you'll want to stick around to see all of this. First, let's talk about what we're making. The star of this show, of course, making bacon.
That's right, making Billy's pork belly, making bacon. We're going to serve it two ways today. We're going to serve it as a little appetizer if you have a couple people just hanging out and enjoying some time at the house, or come to my restaurant and get it, of course.
Yeah.
And then we're also going to do it as a big appetizer. So if you wanted to do it like 4 quarters of a football game possibly, you could pick up 4 of the little unsliced sticks and do a different sauce each quarter and make it fun. Oh,
this is going to be so much fun. Now, I see some sauces over here. Tell me about what you got this morning, what you brought with you.
Sure. I brought an Asian sweet ginger, honey barbecue sauce, spicy sriracha, and then I always bring my comeback sauce, which is our good little old-fashioned Mississippi recipe that'll make you want to come back.
Do you have a favorite?
Asian sweet ginger is always my favorite. It's kind of hard to beat. And then I also brought some Dr. Bill's cane and maple syrup. A buddy of mine out of Metairie, Louisiana, an orthopedic surgeon makes it. And that's what I coat my belly bites in, along with their own pork drippings.
Yep, and here is that syrup if you're wondering what it looks like. It's a really nice bottle too, so it looks delicious.
It's wonderful, and I use it on everything.
All right, well, you heard it here first. You may want to go ahead and order some of those. But first, if you're hungry this morning, we are too. Let's talk about how folks can come see you, your hours, where you're located, everything in between.
Sure. Yeah, we're located in Fairhope, Alabama, just south of the Walmart on Highway 181. We've been open almost 11 years. It's a crazy little restaurant with a bunch of tin roofs and a live music stage. We serve lunch and dinner, trying to get back to 7 days a week, but that's kind of a challenge right now. I have some great team members and wonderful guests. So laid back. I tell everybody if a possum walks across your feet, we might charge extra.
Oh, okay. Well, you heard it here. So we're so excited to try this. When we come back, we're actually going to start cooking with Michael. So tell me about what the first steps will be.
Yeah, so first I pick up a couple of pounds of the unsliced Billy's pork belly. You can get at local markets and restaurants and stores around here. And I cut it into bite-sized pieces. I place it in a pan in the convection oven, and I slow confit it, basically cooking in its own fat. Add the Dr. Bill's cane and maple syrup, some Keys Southern Spice. I wish I'd have brought a bottle, another local product, and let it just tumble in the oven for about 2.5 hours at 250. And then put it in the refrigerator overnight. That's where the magic happens. And then the next day I either warm it up in a skillet or warm it up in an oven at about 350 for about 30 minutes and serve it with some different sauces. It's a lot of fun. Yeah,
well, we're going to show you how to do all of that next on Studio 10. It smells absolutely amazing. If folks want to come see you tonight, are y'all open?
We are. We are open tonight till 9. Well, that's Friday actually, till 10. And full menu, open bar, and a great little setting.
Sounds like a good Friday night to me. We're going to have more with Billy's coming up on the show.
Welcome back into our Studio 10 kitchen, and we are here with Billy Stitt with Billy's Restaurant, and we're making the Billy's small batch bacon and the Confit pork belly bites. I got to know more about this stuff.
Okay. Well, confit is one of my favorite words. It's where you basically just take a great protein and you cook it in its own fat. So I make it even a little better. I add a little Dr. Bill's cane and maple syrup, so you get that sweet and savory bite of every little bit of pork belly. And you slow roast it. You basically just at low temperature for several hours in the oven, and then you drain all that liquid off to use again. So you've got the blend of the cane and maple syrup and the pork fat in there, and then you refrigerate it overnight. That's where the magic kind of happens. The muscle breaks down. It becomes really great and tender and a perfect bite. I dust it with a little Keys Southern Spice made in Fairhope, Alabama. And then I'll serve it as an appetizer, which we can do right now.
Let's go for it. Let's do it.
Okay, so we're going to take, you can do this on any dish. The way we serve it in the restaurant is we pick out 6 or 8 nice little bites. These are cut just perfectly, and we just kind of arrange them on a dish like that, and that's really the simple way to do it. In the restaurant, we would have some nice pickled egg and fresh rosemary on that.
It would really be decorated.
Yeah, and then we'll take it to another level, and we'll take 2 of them, and we'll say, these look like they deserve some Asian sweet ginger, because, you know, that's what Elvis would have put on it, right?
Heck yes.
Yeah, and then a little honey barbecue. So you got that going, and then let's kind of put a little heat in the middle of it with a little sriracha. So we've got Asian sweet ginger, honey sweet barbecue, and sriracha sweet heat. You've got 3 great temperatures going on there, and just really, really great little starter to any meal.
And this one's the honey barbecue right here?
Yeah.
All right, well, I'm not going to
Yeah.
wait for Chelsea to do the taste test. I'm going to go for this now and give this a whirl. Billy.
Does it just melt on your mouth? Mm-hmm. Good.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, Chelsea, you're going to be in for a treat in the 3rd segment. I'm not even kidding about that. So, for people who aren't familiar with Billy's restaurant, where are you guys located?
Yeah, we're on 181, just south of Walmart in Fairhope, Alabama. And this is the product we're really pushing. You can buy these at the restaurant, and tons of local stores around here carry it. This is the unsliced version of the pork belly.
Okay.
So rather than the wider pack, which has the 16 slices in it, this is unsliced, ready to go. It looks just like this when you take it out of the wrap.
This right here?
Yeah.
Okay.
And if you've got some people coming over to the house, you want to buy this just like this, and you want to cut everything into nice bite-sized chunks. Ooh. So it's easy to work with. These are great. Like they're sliced.
That cuts so easily. I mean, you're not even putting a lot of pressure on the meat.
Oh, so these are the way we do the bites here. But if I'm having folks over and I want to have some fun, I cut them like that, sear them in the oven or in my skillet, and they fit perfectly on a biscuit.
Wow.
Yeah. But last but not least, to really have fun with this, if you've got a football game coming up, 4 quarters in a game.
Right.
The pigs have 2 sides. You cut those 2 sides in half, you've got 4 quarter bellies. And that's what we sell, is quarter bellies. And little 1-pound sticks. You buy 4 of those at the store, you take them home, you can feed them in the oven in the bite-sized pieces or whole if you'd like to. You can finish them off on the grill, do them in a saute pan, whatever you're comfortable with. But when it comes time to serve them, take one of those quarter bellies and place it on a board or your favorite dish or whatever you have. And of course, you've got 3 sauces now, but
and you'll be the host everyone wants to come watch the games with, right?
Exactly right. And you know what? It's 4 quarters, so let's put a 4th sauce out there. That's my comeback sauce.
Why not? Yeah.
Right.
I love the way I've just been schooled on all of this. I mean, this is fantastic stuff, and this is just a mere sample of the stuff that you can get over at Billy's restaurant. And Billy, again, you guys are located where?
19992 Alabama Highway 181, Fairhope, Alabama.
Awesome. Right near the Walmart, right?
That's it, right near the Walmart.
Perfect. All right. Well, we're going to put all the info on fox10tv.com right under the Studio 10 tab. And Billy, we'll check in with you again a little later in the hour.
Sounds great.
Y'all, I just tried 2 of these, and this may be one of the best things I have ever had, especially on the show. Billy Stitt with Billy's Restaurant is here, and I am so thankful he's here because my mind is blown. I just tried 2 of the pork belly bites, one with the comeback sauce and one with your Asian sauce, and holy cow, was it so good.
Thank you very much.
I'm telling you, he's got something magical and special brewing up there in Baldwin County. So for folks who are just now tuning in, tell them what you're making and tell them about your restaurant.
Sure. Well, I'm Billy
So
Stitt.
I can eat another one.
Okay, hop in there. Well, I'm Billy Stitt, and I make small batch bacon. I make it in Fairhope, Alabama. We make it behind our little music stage. So all of my pork belly gets serenaded by songwriters. You got to sing to your pork belly, right?
Exactly.
Yeah, we focus on great ingredients. Pigs that no hormones, no growth antibiotics, that have been treated right. We cure the bacon for about 8 days, and we slow smoke it using hickory. That's the way our ancestors did it. And I wanted to end up with a premium protein, center of the plate product that chefs would be ecstatic about putting in their recipe because it's not so buried in smoke and it's not so covered up with crazy flavors.
Yeah, I'm really speechless. This is one of the best things I've ever tried, truly. And the sauces with it, just the added perfection that it needed. I still have to try the other 2, but I do want to talk about how you got started in this. It kind of started when you were young with your dad.
Yeah, I was a kid traveling around with my dad. My brother and I, we didn't really go on vacations. He'd throw us in the car and we'd go sell boxes to somebody. So my dad sold empty bags and boxes, and he was my best friend. We lost him about 6 years ago. And everything he did, he was the most humble, but the most exciting guy to be around. He would wake up every morning and tell my brother and I about some brand he was working with, which made me want to mention. Yesterday, I just received my first branded box, and I would give anything for my dad to be here because this is what he did his entire life, and I finally have instead of a generic plain corrugated box, I have a box with our brand on it. It's a big day for us.
I think he's proud of you. I really do, because what you're doing is amazing, and it's so special to have a small business here, especially in our part of the town. It's more than just food and making money for you guys. This is a passion for you.
That's right. We get up every morning happy to do what we do, and come and visit us anytime if you want to peek in the window and watch the bellies come out of the smoker. Not quite Krispy Kreme donuts, but it's pork belly.
Hey, and, it's glazed perfectly like a Krispy Kreme donut. I just wanted to mention too, that of course this is an appetizer that you can do at home or you can get there at the store, but your menu is pretty cool too.
It is. It's a hamburger joint, hot dog joint, great beef, great pork, great chicken, lots of salads and fun, just kids items. We even have a pet menu.
I love that. Yeah. I love that. I told him that I'd have to come with our dog Lila too one day. So this is just really, really cool. If folks want to come see you, you're open tonight a little later than you usually are.
We'll stay open until 10.
All right, and you can do that. And you open at 10:30 every day.
10:30 every day, except for Tuesdays right now. And the reason is we just can't find enough workers. I have some amazing employees, love them to death, but I got to find some more so we can get back to business and really, do what we love.
Who are you looking for?
I'm looking for cooks. I'm looking for some servers. And that's about it. I've got great managers and great leaders. I just need some reinforcement team and some folks to get in there and just help us grow. Okay.
Well, something to keep in mind. I want to watch you plate this real quick. So folks at home, you've been sizzling this, and the beautiful thing, I'm glad you're adding more. The beautiful thing about this is that it takes time, especially with these pork belly bites. And I'm just so thankful that they're here today. Can't wait to have them back on Studio 10 sometime soon. You definitely want to go see them in Fairhope.
That's right.
All right. Well, Billy did a great job on Studio 10.